I'm gonna make a little political rant today. Um, we try to be careful how I word things because I know that YouTube has algorithms that listen to you and all this stuff. But I'm just curious if it's ever occurred to anybody else. A lot of these people on the left look like they're on their way to some Marvel Comics convention, dressed as evil supervillains. Um, it's like Gavin Newsom. I mean, he looks like this guy looks like something cross between Ronald McDonald and the Riddler. I have a little picture here. I'm going to try to show you. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's Gavin Newsom next to somebody in the. It's either the Divergent series or the other one there, Mockingjay or whatever. Here, check out the similarities here. I mean, he could easily be cast for one of these roles. Look at Slick Willie there. Typical smiling politician, and then we have Gretchen Whitmer, looking like some kind of evil spider queen, next to Cruella de Vil. God, can't see it. There you go. We're very low tech here, so I have to resort to this. And we have Klaus Schwab, looking like some kind of galactic space Nazi. Look at these people. This guy wants to control our lives, put us under his thumb. And Bill Gates, another lefty. He wants to put dust in the eyes, in the sky, in the sky, to block out the sun. For global warming, of course. I mean, it's something straight out of Mike Myers, the Gold member, or I can't. The name of the first one escapes me, but it just seems like we're kind of run by a band of evil supervillains, but I used to say that people on the left and people on the right, we're really not that different. It's these billionaires and people in power that are their goal, I think, is to pit us against each other. Uh, make us fight to some extent, and to distract kind of what they're doing. It's like, oh, look at your enemy there, look at your enemy there, and don't look at us. It just seems to me that's what's going on. So left and right are no different because there's really only one soul. I truly believe that. I listen to a lot of Alan Watts and Ram Dass and some of these people, and I truly believe that teaching, that there's only one soul, and everything that happens is you. It's like the fox chases a squirrel around, and it's really this two sides of the same coin. It's really the same creature. Alan Watts said something like, God, I'm going to get this wrong. Something like, life is constantly offering itself to itself in the form of food, whatever. Um, so, so these billionaires and people in power at the top, it's really not their fault either. It's you. They're you. Um, Stefan Heller said something to the effect of, "Your neighbor is not only your brother. Your brother is you. Your neighbor is you." Um, so they're just doing Klaus Schwab. He's just doing what Klaus Schwab's do. Uh, it may not be right, doesn't look right to us, but it looks right to him and all the people around him. Maybe it's for the greater good, but uh, anytime people use the term greater good, you got to watch out. Um, yeah, for the greater good, for the future, for a brighter future. These are these are very dangerous buzzwords, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinion. Uh, if you look at some of these older communist pictures of Mao and Stalin, you always see they're always looking off into the distance, with the eyes kind of elevated, looking off into the distance, into the future. Um, Meanwhile, in the forefront, in front of where they're looking, everybody's miserable and suffering. Uh, but that future never come. That glorious future is never going to come. Uh, so yeah, there's a lot going on in the world. Yeah. Free speech is under attack everywhere. Um, America seems to be under occupation. Um, Chris Langan, the smartest man in America, who I've kind of followed a bit, has an IQ between 195 and 205, for whatever that's worth. He recently tweeted. I'm not on Twitter, but I heard about it. He tweeted that America is under enemy occupation. Um, and he was talking about what was going on with the hurricane and FEMA and all that. Kind of strange that FEMA is probably the most powerful government agency, and they can't help our citizens. It's just kind of strange. Whatever happens, I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really trivial. I mean, 500 years from now, 1,000 years from now, it'll be trivial. You'll come back. Most people will come back. I believe. I believe in reincarnation. Not really reincarnation, but uh, kind of a subjective continuity. I forget the exact term. Subjective continuity or something like that, where you basically don't miss a beat. It's like you go to bed at night and then you wake up in the morning, provided you don't wake up 3 or 4 times a night like I do. And that's kind of how the reincarnation works. You're really everybody simultaneously, but you can only experience one at a time. So it turned out to be a political rant, got a little spiritual, but really, what's the difference? Maybe Saturday morning, I'm going to do another video a little bit later after I finish rewriting my chapter 1, the novel I'm writing. So I think I'm going to do that now. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.